One of my favorite pastimes is thrift shopping. I just love trawling through all the piles of junk to find the treasures. And that's why I actually call it treasure hunting. And I know you all love to see what I've got too. So this video, I'm going to show you my latest little haul I got from a beautiful little church garage sale they had on just yesterday. Welcome back, ladies and gents, and if you are new around here, my name is Evelyn Wood, and here on YouTube I do a lot of vintage refashions and vintage sewing. My channel here is all about sewing, vintage fashion, and a bit of thrifting. Today we're looking at thrifting. I have recently come across this little haul. Was as I said, a little church yard garage sale that they had on the weekend. I find those are the best sometimes, the best bargains. So let's get into the goodies here. Now, everything in today I got for $4. Yes, just $4. It actually, she said $3, but I had two $2 coins for $4, so I just said, you know, keep the change, it's a donation. Now, mostly today isn't so many cool vintage actual clothes, more things that I'm going to definitely sort of turn into different styles. First up is this mustardy yellow number, because this as is definitely not something that I'm going to wear. But have a look at this lace. So this lace is really lovely. I love this color yellow. And this particular lace is made in a way that these little flowers could actually be cut out individually and used as individual appliques. And if you kind of like squish up the center a little bit, you know, just sort of hand catch it all in, it will create a little like 3D flower effect, and put something in the middle to just a little, like, you know, the little center of the flower. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, that thing. So this could be fantastic to use as little yellow appliques on just the right garment that needs the right yellow little trim for it. And even the stripe of the lace there could be used on maybe like collar and edging, something like that. So I thought this was really great. I think it'll just be ready, waiting in my stash for the right color combination to go with this one. So when I walked in, I was dressed like this, and the lady immediately came over to me and showed this to me and said, "I think you'll like this. It's kind of like, you know, old-fashioned." Yeah. So that happens regularly, but this is a vintage homemade little dress. So I love the print. So she said she was actually looking at it for herself, but the neckline was way too high, and I absolutely agree with her. What I might do with this one is definitely cut up the neckline and shoulder area, perhaps either turn it into maybe like a sort of 20s kind of style dress, or maybe even a skirt, or maybe a skirt with like the little like bib top, sort of like a little 30s number maybe. We'll see. But I definitely love this, like, you know, the vintage soft cotton is beautiful, and this little green print, love. So still work on that one. Now this little guy, I just am quite excited about. It's 100% cotton, which you all know I love because it's really, really hot here where I am. What I want to do with this is just make a little like peasant top, kind of is already there. I just want to, it's got string here. I'll either use the string, no, okay, it's fake string, doesn't pull. So what I'll do is I'll elasticate this so it sort of crumples in, and then probably put elastic on the shoulders here as well so it crumples in, create a cute little peasant top. What I would really love is to actually applique some more like color through these little flowers here. So we'll see, but that is my plans for that one. So this one is pretty nice. I don't know how well black's going to show up. So can you see here? So it's got this lovely little like lace detailing, there we go, on the shoulders, and the same again for the hem here. So, you know, this one, you can probably guess already, probably a 1920s dress out of this. But I don't know what to do with the sleeves because it's really hot where I am. So I'll either save it for winter or maybe use this to make it a short little fluffy sleeveless. I'll have a think about that one. But again, this is cotton and really lovely. I was quite excited to find this one. Okay, this one here, just a cute little cotton pink top. What I will do with this one is, this will probably be, this one actually might be a tutorial for my, for vintage sewing school. Not sure yet. So, or it may be for a tutorial here on YouTube. We'll see. So I'm just going to cut off the back shorter and shape the front so it turns into like this cute little tie-up sleeveless sort of 50s style. You can sort of, this I think translates into almost any decade though, in a cute little pink. So that's the plans for that one. Now this one, I am definitely not wearing this top as is, but this beautiful little trim around these edges really caught my eye, and it's down the bottom too. So it's a little bit finer up the top and a thicker one down the bottom. Now this is beautiful. I have plans for this already. This will be, I'm going to take off this trim and use it separately on another project I'm working on, but that project is top secret and I can't tell you about that one. Sorry, can't tell you. Top secret. Another pink. Pink must be the flavor color this time. This is a beautiful linen shirt. Now this is rather uninteresting. What I have plans for this one is to perhaps be a bit of sun protection, like a sun shirt for this upcoming summer. In the holidays I'll be spending a bit of time at the beach, and so I live in Australia and it is super hot. I'm pretty sure there's still a hole in the ozone layer above us and you can see the color of my skin. I burst into flames in the sun. So I always need some sun protection. So something thick, long, a collar to protect my neck, but it's difficult to try and make it look as pretty as possible. So I might use this, might try and work a little bit of magic to make it look a little bit prettier. We'll see how we go. This little skirt here, I loved. It's like a loose knit linen, really loose, and it's got these 3D applique flowers. It just has this gorgeous sort of like, you know, it reminds me of this bottom half reminds me of 1920s dresses, or even like Edwardian sort of white work. Yeah, so it's got this beautiful trim down the bottom. I loved it. So I thought I could either use the bottom on a dress, so use the skirt half here, take off the waistband and maybe put it on a dress, or yeah, I wasn't quite sure, but I know I want to use this for something, because I didn't actually think the skirt was going to fit me. But then,
yay!
It fits. So it's a little high, but yeah, so I'm going to give it a wash and then I'm actually going to try it on with clothing that I have. You know, I like that it sits really high. So the only problem is, look at this, way too tight lining. But that's the story of my life, but luckily I can fix that. So exciting plans for this little skirt. Add a new sort of little look to my wardrobe, I think, something a little different. All right, now I had something like this similar and I've seemed to be accumulating now that I'm looking for them. I'm actually finding them. So this is just a long chiffon. So this one goes all the way to the ground. A long chiffon kind of like overcoat, very 90s. Goes all the way to the ground, as I said, splits. But I really have like a 1920s Miss Fisher style look planned for this sort of thing. So this would be great. For me, this is a winter coat. Yes, this will be all I need for winter. So anyway, this one will have to wait a little while till I get to this one, but this was fantastic. Okay, two more little things. First up, I found this really strange looking little metal device. It's really heavy and it has spikes all in it. So I think they use this for flower making, like little applique flowers and things. I'm not 100% sure. I have seen them before and I just, yeah, okay, I just had to have it. So I think this is going to be some weird random decoration around my studio. And the very last item that I got in my little haul here is this gorgeous little maroon hat. This is 100% wool and that's generally what I look for. So, you know, it's very modern, but I plan to either maybe wear as is, we'll see, put like a fabric matching to my outfit, little band around the top here, or actually re-steam and re-block it because it is 100% wool. I have now just a couple of these in my little stash when I have plans to kind of see what I can do to refashion wool hats, so stay tuned for that one in the future. But this color is perfect for my wardrobe. I love. So guys, don't forget, if you haven't actually subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you check below. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see everything, all the new videos I get, you'll actually get notified of them. So don't forget, like this video if you like it, and stay tuned for the future. I've got hopefully a lot of refashioning projects ahead of me now to do. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate having you here around, and so glad you like my little vintage treasures when I go treasure hunting to find them and see what I do. I love that you love watching it as much as I love going treasure hunting myself. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, bye. Is it really weird that I like this heavy metal spiky object? Is it even weirder that it has a hair in it? Oh no, someone hasn't used this to brush their hair. If you know what this is, leave me a comment below.